Hello, everyone. Here is my long-awaited 5-star island tour. Finally, I am currently decorated for Halloween right now, even though it is very clearly after Halloween. But with all the new updates, and especially with the holidays coming out, I wanted to capture my island how it is right now, since it is pretty much as complete as it could be. And I plan on doing a full, complete renovation after I record this and in preparation for the holidays. So let's just get into it. So up here is my house. I guess I could show you all my map first. So this is kind of what my map looks like. So as you can see, my house is right here on top of this hill. And then I kind of have a villager area, residential area over here where all my villagers are. And as you can see, I have Sherb, Marina, Fauna, Raymond, Sprinkle, Apple, Tia, Audie, Chrissy, who I've been trying to get rid of, and Zucker. And of course, you can also see where all my other types of things that we use on Animal Crossing, so my campsite, the airport, museum, etc. You get the point. So this is kind of an overview of what my island looks like currently. Oops. So starting up here, and again, this is going to be very informal. I'm really just trying to capture it just as a memory so I can remember what it looks like. But this is my house up here. I'm very proud of this area, and as I said before, I am decorated for Halloween. So I have a little dog house over here and just a little sitting area. Please ignore this back here. I'm just storing some extra flowers that aren't currently in theme right now. So just a lot of nice sitting areas. I wanted my house to kind of be separate from everything just to make it feel more homey in a sense and a little bit away from the hustle and bustle of my island of Puatopia. So as you can see, I have the Halloween placemats placed over here, as well as some of like the candy decorations. And these are like the mom's cushions I think we get in the mail at times. Again, decorated for Halloween. So got all the black roses and the little haystack jack-o'-lantern. I love this area. I usually switch it up. So during the holidays, I'll put like the sleigh here and then change out the colors of the flowers. But again, they're black right now for Halloween. I have my little porch area. And of course, this little, I don't know what you call it, like a pond area, but I think it's kind of fun. I also switch out the bushes and the flower colors depending on the season right now. And then usually I have rocks right here, but right now I have the little jack-o'-lantern pumpkins. So that is up top where I am. Down here, I never really knew what to do with this area. During the summer, I hybrid a lot of flowers. So right now, as you can see, I just have a lot of pumpkins growing right here because I needed them for the DIY recipes. And then over here is where I've harvested all my pumpkins, and then I have a lot in storage, but this is kind of just where I leave everything for the time being. And then over here I have the little Stonehenge that you get from Gulliver when he travels. I will go more into depth with this when we come back around, but this is kind of just like a random walkway as of now. Down here is my orchard. So this is where I keep all my fruit, and I fully plan on renovating this area because I really like this area and the idea of having all this fruit, but I feel like where I am in the game, it's not really essential to me anymore to need all this fruit and all this space just for these fruit trees. And I do have a little area down here. I used to put turnips here, but again, I don't really need the bells. So it kind of just turned into a random area of whatever I'm trying to grow, which right now it is pumpkins. I have this cute little pumpkin carriage from Halloween, and I customize it into the white pumpkin. I really like the more neutral themes. So my island right now is pretty black and white, I guess, to be honest, for Halloween, and the little jack-o'-lantern. So yeah, this is very self-explanatory, nothing too exciting, just the different trees, the different fruit trees, and like a little sitting area with the fountain. And then over here, I guess I will show my beaches while I'm over here. I just have the little lighthouse. My island is actually yellow, so I got the yellow lighthouse, but I traded it with a friend because the striped blue one went better with the little kids tent that I got during Christmas or the holidays last year, and I I just really like when things match. So that's on the rock. And over this area is just a little fishing area. So a lot of this stuff I got from like the fishing tournament. The chairs, not so much. These you can buy from Tom from the Nook's Cranny. I don't know what I'm saying. So yeah, this is just a fishing area, customized booths, and I keep all my summer shells here since you can only get them in a certain amount of time, and I just hoard a lot of things because in my mind, you never know when you're going to need them for recipes, so I hoard them. These little drying racks also came from the fishing tournament as well, and then just kind of a repeat over here. So this is just a fishing area. I used to get fish food over here in case people that visited wanted to fish, but I haven't dug up any of the clams lately, so I currently have no fish food. Moving right along, we're just gonna ignore that balloon. So this is the orchard area, and then up and over here, this is where my museum is. So I have my museum that is more or less complete with all the fossils, still working on all the fish and the bugs, but I just kind of have this area right here, which I really like. If it goes down, I just think it looks kind of pretty. And again, I usually switch things out for the holidays, so I'll probably put little Christmas trees on here instead, but usually I have those like big white planters is what I usually put on those. And I will switch out the colors of the bushes, and these windflowers will probably turn into red instead of white. Over here, I never knew what to do at this area, so it's kind of just like a sitting area again. So I terraformed a little cliff waterfall type thing with some bushes, and then for the holidays right now I just have some candy over here, and then this beach is pretty bare, just kind of have some fun decorations from the different holidays and the different items that they have for them. So this beach, nothing too exciting, but I will go back up, and over here I have the fortune cookie cart, which I got from the Pocket Camp edition of Animal Crossing on our smartphones. So I put that here. My idea for this more front area of my island is I kind of wanted it to feel like Central Park in a way, where it's a very park type feeling, but there's also like a diner over here, which I'll go over to later. And on the other side, I have some like food stands. So there's a soccer field right here, and I left this pretty open just because I like to fish right here. And then if you move down, this is just kind of a relaxing family beach type area. Hi, Zucker. No, Zucker, we're not going to talk to you right now because I don't want you to leave. But I have a bonfire here, and then just some areas to lay down and relax. Porta potties are essential, of course. A sandcastle, just kind of like a family play area. So this area is like very family friendly. And then up here is my playground area. So all of this stuff, I'm pretty sure I bought from the Nook Mile machine. So this is the color that I have for the playground, which I really like. It's white. The elephant slide, this one I believe I traded just so everything would match. The zebras are the item that came with my island. And then these tires I customized to make them white as well. So just the playground. And then a little sitting area I thought was really nice over here, just as you get off the plane from the airport. And as you can see, my airport is yellow. My main fruit is a pear. So I just thought it was a nice kind of welcoming area. And I do put Nook's Cranny and the Able Sisters, which I'll show you in a minute, at the front, just so it's really convenient for especially friends that come visit and just want like quick access to things. So as you get off the plane, if you walk down this way, I then have a diner, which I love. I worked very hard on, but I do recognize it takes up a lot of space. So I have the little diner signs and then these little seating areas, just waiting for your reservation and whatnot. Of course, I have the laptop, and then I put a diner apron in front to kind of make it look like there was a host there. So just something kind of fun. And then as you go back, I managed to collect all of the red diner furniture. So as you can see, I have a little bit of food and a lot of coffee out with the ice cream cones. I put the pinball machines here, which I really love. I also have a jukebox which plays music. This slot machine, I believe, also came from Pocket Camp as well. And then this is a dart machine. And then just back here, the counters. I put some red aprons back here just to make it look like there were servers behind the counter. And then I have a pie here that I believe I got on Pie Day. And then just the freezer and the kitchen area. So I really love my diner. This took a lot and was a work in progress, but I do really love how it turned out. So moving away from the diner, and we kind of go down here again, I wanted it to feel very just natural and very park-like, like very relaxing. So you kind of come down here, there's Apple. And again, my museum is up here. And then next in the museum, and obviously this was before we got Brewster, but I made this little dining area. Oh, we'll talk to Apple really quick. Hi, Apple. Shopping the other day. I think it'd be a great present. Sure, I'll deliver for you, Apple. Cool. We'll deliver that to Fauna later. So sorry for that interruption. Thanks, Apple. So this is a little diner area, and I do really love how this turned out. A lot of this stuff took a while to collect and to customize. I got inspiration from one of my friends who also has a really cute coffee shop. But for Halloween, I put the little orange pumpkin tree back here, which I thought matched really nicely. There's a sitting area or multiple sitting areas, this little fireplace, and a puppy. And a secret I have is I actually keep a boom box back here, and also the cacao tree that usually goes where that pumpkin tree is, just because I didn't want to take up storage in my house. But I actually have a boom box back here to play music, which you probably cannot hear right now, just because I turned the music down. So that's that area. This is the back of residential services. Nothing exciting. I just put a lot of flowers to make everything very bright and happy. And then as you come around residential services, this is the more, I guess, park type area. So I have a cotton candy machine, popcorn machine. You can also like pick up little cotton candies here, boba, of course, a dumpling stand. And I made these. These are from a recipe. I forget what they're called, but they're just the wicker baskets that dumplings come in. And then an ice cream stand, which I really love, and another ice cream cone lamp. There's Marina. So coming down here, another pumpkin carriage just for the holidays. And we come all the way back around to the Able Sisters. So the Able Sisters is right next to Nook's Cranny, as you can see, next to the airport. So again, just super convenient. And then this is residential services. So I'll kind of do an overview really quick. It's very simple. I like to keep it simple and clean, but for the holidays, as you can see, I have these pumpkin lanterns right here, and then these spooky arches, and I really love the spooky arches. I think sometimes the arches in Animal Crossing can be a little awkward, so you kind of have to find the right places for them, but I really do love them here, and it looks really cool at night, and I'll make sure to give you all an overview of what my island looks at night. So moving along down here to this specific beach area, this is kind of, I guess, like my surf shop. So I put like what are these called? These wetsuits and the goggles here in case people want to dive. And it's also just accessible to me, so I don't have to carry that around in my pockets. These are the changing booths, and then a little outdoor boutique type of area for the summer. This is very summery. Hi, Raymond. And I have some surfboards. These are the ones that you can find on my island, the wooden ones. And then these I got from my friend's island, but I consider them like the more rare ones. So they're behind a roped off area just to, I don't know, make it seem like it's bougier than it actually is. So this is this little beach area. And if we go back up here away from residential services, so on the map, this is to the left where my residents are. This is 100% just the residential area. There's Tia. So this is Audie's house, and this is Tia's house. And I really do love this back area. Let's see if it'll work. But the Leaning Tower of Pisa is right there, which you can also get from Gulliver when you talk to him on your beach. Let me see if I can get a better view. But this area, again, simple. Just try to keep it relaxing. So there's a fountain here. I think this is a Michelangelo statue. Don't quote me on that. I have these little Turkey Day pedestals, which again, I usually have those big white planters on it. But for the holidays, I put the jack-o'-lanterns. And then here's Raymond's house and Zucker's house. And then this back area, let's see if we can get a good shot of it. Nope, not quite. But the Leaning Tower of Pisa is back here, and then just some bushes and some trees. So very, very simple. I will come around again just to see if we can see it. There we go. So this is the area with those 4 houses. Nothing too exciting. Again, this takes up a lot of space, which is kind of why I want to redo everything, just to see if I can maximize the space on my island. But I do really like how clean and just easy it is to run around my island right now. So just some more art statues. These are, of course, like the fake ones that you get and, of course, can't sell and Blathers won't take. But I have some scooters. This is typically a picnic area, but for, again, the holidays, I put the pumpkin table and the pumpkin seats over here. This is Apple's house and some trash cans or recycling bins. Another spooky arch, which usually I will switch these out depending on the season. A little sitting coffee area, some more sitting areas, and a bike. This is Sprinkle's house, my lovely penguin. If you want to see the insides of my villagers' houses, leave me a comment and let me know. I don't really know if that's that exciting, but if you want to see the insides, I can definitely do that. This is Fauna's house. And then again, just more sitting areas. I wanted it to feel very homey, very residential type. So tried to keep it pretty simple and things you might find in a residential area. So here are some more tables, a little puppy. This is Marina's house. And then over here is Sherb's house. And again, I tried to keep this area open just for like fishing, and my residents really like to fish in this area. And then back here is Chrissy's house. And I'm not the biggest fan of Chrissy. I've been trying to get rid of Chrissy, honestly, for over 6 months. And she just literally will not leave no matter what I do. So I would really love to get a new villager, but so I'm trying to get rid of Chrissy at the moment. So this is the residential area. And actually, I will go around this way so you all can see the beach. So this is the beach in the residential area. Again, just try to keep it simple and kind of like a nice seating area. So a little pond, just some places to sit. You can see the shell arch back here. I don't know, just gives it some pizzazz. And another sitting area with some of the holiday food, a bottle I haven't picked up. And this is my dock. And of course, with the update, we now have, I forget what his name is, Captain Capper, oh, don't quote me on that. But that's really exciting with the update. So I just updated today, actually. But this is my dock area. Before, this was an accessible area that actually had some function. So it was just decoration. And when I want to travel, I just pick up the ukulele, honestly, because I do like the way it looks over here. So that is the beach area. And as we continue down this beach, lots of coconut trees, just because coconuts are easy to grow and they're just a great fruit to harvest if you need to move anything like trees and whatnot. So that's why I keep a lot of them. This is the gym area. So again, like I tried to keep this all very in theme with the residents. So they have a little gym. So this is the rock climbing area with the punching bags. And then the actual physical gym area. So I have some treadmills, some bikes. I tried to make these panels look like mirrors. I don't really know if it worked, but they're supposed to be mirrors with a bar and a place for like deadlifts or whatever you want to do. I have a TV back here with the ring in case people want to work out over there. A water area and a vending machine, of course. A bench and some of these kettlebells, and I think this is another bench over here. So this is my gym area, and this floor, I think I searched like black rubber mat floor or something like that, or like a gym floor, but that is what I used to customize this floor. And then as you move into here, this is my pool area, which I do really love, but we'll be redoing. So I got these designs, of course, off the customizations that you can do either on your phone or in the Able Sisters. So made a little pool. I love these lighted palm trees that you can get in a DIY recipe. And this is very summery, so I actually put this together during the summer and I loved it during the summer with the flamingos. This is supposed to be like a raft in the middle of the pool. It's a towel, to be quite honest, but I think it works. It works for the most part. And here is the jacuzzi hot tub and some more laying down areas, the lifeguard booth or whatever you want to call it. Yes, I'm walking in the pool, but I still think it looks pretty cool and gives a really nice illusion of the pool. So that's kind of what you can see from a different perspective. And then down here from the pool, I made a little, I guess, a tiki bar. I don't know if you could call it, but I have some like coconut drinks right here, and then just some more places to lie down in case you do not want to swim. So that is that area. And then back here is the campsite. So I don't really have anything on these rocks, just kind of kept them blank for now. But this is the campsite area, so I do keep a little DIY bench back here. I think it kind of fits the vibe of everything, but it's also just nice to have in case you're building things back here or just don't want to run all the way back either to my house or residential services. No one is currently visiting, but let me give a different perspective. So this is kind of what it looks like. So very, very simple and neat. Again, I will replace these bushes and the flowers to kind of match in theme. I'm really waiting for winter and for the snow to come because it's my favorite. I think it's so beautiful in this game. And I usually put like the holly bushes and then I'll switch out these yellow roses with the red roses. And then this campsite sign I also got from the Pocket Camp on our smartphones, and a little picnic area. And then back here I just have like a little hammock and then another little like picnic bench for my residents to sit on. So, or my visitors. Campsite visitors are always fun. And then I have a barbecue over here, just like a little stovetop fire and a lantern. So I really like the campsite. This honestly took me a long time to figure out how I liked it because I think I had it really busy at one point, but I think for now it works and it's just really easy to run around in. So that is kind of like the recreational area is what I will call it, and very accessible, especially to my residents, which I really love. And then we go back over here, so back to the resident area where Raymond's house is. And if we go up these stairs, I really didn't know what to do with this area, so this is kind of just, I guess, random in a way, but it's like a little coffee shop with an outdoor library kind of vibe. So I made this little coffee stand. I don't really know if it makes sense, but I think it works. I think it works for where it is. And I have these little trophy showcases, which is also a DIY recipe, and then just some places to sit. I am a PhD student, so I just really love the idea of like coffee shops and a really aesthetic place to study in a way, I guess, if you will. So this is kind of my outdoor library, and let me give a different perspective. So this is kind of what it looks like as you go into it. As you can see, I have these floor lights behind the trophy case because at night it kind of lights it up, and I think it looks nice and you can't really see anything, so it works. I have a piano and just a nice sitting area next to the bookshelves. Another sitting area next to the warm fire. I just think it's really cozy. I just love libraries and books and cozy seating areas. And then if you want to study, of course, I have two little desk nooks with a laptop and with a book in case people want to study or need to be doing something on their computers and don't want to sit on a sofa. So that is my little library. And then this is more just like a nature walk area. So again, nothing too fancy. Just try to keep it very simple for now. These are the large star fragments, and at night I think it looks really pretty when everything's lit up. So it kind of just lights the pathway. And then this is just kind of like a viewing area. So the binoculars right here, and then the crescent moon, which is a DIY recipe, which you can typically sit on, but I think the way I positioned it, it's kind of awkward, so you can't necessarily sit on it. But from down below, I think it looks really cool, especially at night. So that is the sitting area, and then here I have some more pumpkins. Typically, I think I have bushes here or white lanterns, but this is what the moon looks like from a different perspective, and I love when you can sit on it like this. And then if you scroll down, this is kind of my secret thing up here, is I have like the full moon up top, and I think it looks so cool with the campsite, and especially at night, it just literally looks like the moon is floating in the sky. And I just think it's a really subtle detail that not everyone notices, but it's kind of fun if you do notice. So moving along in our nature walk, over the bridge. This is definitely a friend favorite. It is my wedding area, so this is kind of like the main overview of it. And I do customize the colors depending on the season. So right now, because it's fall, I put it back in, I don't know the exact customization for this, but it's like the white and brown one, so like the very natural look. So I have my gold roses to kind of pull in some of those browns. The gold isn't quite the right color, but nonetheless, it still works. And then, of course, I have my aisle, and I got all this stuff during the wedding event during June, when you can go to Hart's Island to get all these things. So I put the dress and the groom's tuxedo just to look like the bride and groom, and the flowers lining the aisle, and then the pews where everyone can sit. During the spring, I typically have this in the green and yellow version, and then sometimes in winter, I do the white and pink look just to keep everything very bright and clean to kind of match the snow. So the altar up there, the welcome sign, and then over here, I kind of wanted to serve as like a double purpose. I have the reception area, so the organ, I have the wedding cake, and just a little flower stand decoration. And then I have the actual wedding tables where people can sit and enjoy the celebration. So that is my wedding area, and I really love it. And it kind of leads out to the secret beach right here. This is where Red comes. I don't have this decorated right now because I felt like it kind of clashed with the whole wedding vibe, but I do like this area because it's really easy and accessible to get to Red when he does visit. So moving back upstairs, I have like a little waterfall detail. And again, like I said, I didn't really know what to do with this area, so it's kind of just like a nature walk area. So I have like my bamboo trees here and a pond just surrounded by some flowers. Oh, I didn't go down here yet either. But anyways, to give you an idea of where we are back at my house. So as you can kind of see, we made a full circle. But this is the last area I will show. So as you can kind of see, this is the Festivale. I'm not sure if I'm saying that right. Decorations that I believe you can get in January. And of course, you can customize the colors with, I think his name is Pablo, his feathers. There's like an event you can do to get feathers to customize. So I went with the blue for now. And typically in this back area, I usually customize it depending on the season. So last year I had an ice rink at one point, and then I made it into an ice bar. And I do have a speed build of me building the ice bar that I had last year in case you're interested. That is already uploaded on our channel. But this is kind of just like a fun area that, I don't know, I like to change up, but I really loved these decorations that I've kind of just kept it. So as you can see, I have the blue windflowers that I hybrided during the summer back here to tie in the blue. I keep Nook Mile tickets over here for my friends that come visit, or in case anyone wants any, because I do have a lot. And just the seating area, more Nook Mile tickets, and I kind of felt like it looked like a ticket booth, so I thought it was kind of cute. I had the blue gumball machine and like a pet bowl just in case anyone brings their pets. My spinning teacups, which I really love, and then another sitting area with a bowl of ramen. And then I love this little stage area. So this stage flooring is of course customized like most of my flooring, but I put a little stage with the confetti cannons and the drums for people to perform. And then a little VIP sitting area here with a picnic basket and some cushions that my residents or visitors can sit on and enjoy the show. So here's kind of what it looks like from a different perspective. And there's also another VIP seating area on top of the hill for an even better view. So I do really love this area, and I'm excited to kind of switch it up for the holidays. But again, to give you an idea where we are, over this bridge is the orchard. So my island really is kind of like one big circle. Again, I wanted to make it pretty easy and accessible to run around, but I'm really excited to redo it because it's been in this format pretty much since I started the game, almost like a year and a half ago. So I'm very excited to change it up. And over this bridge, we are back to residential services and kind of the front area where my coffee shop is. Hi, Apple, working out. And that is pretty much it for my island tour. I know it's like not one of the most extravagant island tours, but I do really love my island, and I'm really excited that I kind of got to capture it the way it is. And if you would like to see some of my transformation videos, let me know in the comments below, or if you want to see a house tour, I can also do one of those before I completely redo my house. But for now, thank you all for watching. If you stay tuned, I'll run around my island and show you a nighttime view just to give you some perspective. But thank you so much for taking time to watch my island tour. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, feel free to give this video a thumbs up and comment and let me know what your favorite part of my island is, and of course, the favorite part of your island. But for now, thank you again for tuning in, and I will see you all next time. Bye, everyone.